directly kind of south and west, I guess, or up from you guys, there's a guard outpost that's always kind of keeping an eye out on the slave pen to see what's going on.
How well guarded are our cages?
There's no real guards directly outside. They'll kind of walk by on patrol, but for the most part, they're watching from the guard tower. And you know that this is a pretty boring post if you're a drow, so they're usually just kind of hanging out and will keep an eye out on the slave pen every now and then. But for the most part, they believe everyone's locked up well enough that they don't need to keep too close of an eye on you guys, since there is a gate. And I forgot to mention earlier, each of you is shackled. You have manacles around your hands, and you have a chain and collar around your throat, and there's a chain connecting the two. So everyone's pretty well tied up. So they seem to be pretty confident that they've got you all under lock and key, no problem.
All right.
I'd like to investigate my shackles and see if there's any like imperfections that I can explore.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Well.
Nice. Okay. Let me
First
check.
one of the night.
Indeed.
It's a good beginning.
Oh my.
All right. Let me grab this here. So, I mean, the manacles and everything really aren't the finest craftsmanship. This isn't like dwarven metal here that's been carefully crafted and everything. It's kind of makeshift, and it does the job of holding people, but it is somewhat weak, and you have a feeling that you probably would be able to either break it with a strong enough force, or maybe find a way to jimmy your way out. So it's definitely vulnerable. It's not just immediately about to break, but you think there's definitely something that can be done to get out of these things.
All right.
I have this arrow that I scavenged. Can I try to jimmy the lock with that arrow?
Definitely you can. Let's see. Go ahead and make a... Do we have a... I forget. In 5th edition, is there a lock picking?
There's these tools.
There's
but
there's
I'm not
these
a
tools,
rogue,
but he's
so I
not
don't
a
have
rogue,
You would-
so he doesn't have them.
You would basically just roll dex.
Oh,
Not a
that's right.
save,
It's
just a
dex.
check.
Yeah. Yeah, then go ahead and let's just go ahead and do a dex check on that.
Oof. Terrible.
Yeah, so you kind of jimmy around for a while, and it's not quite... You feel like you almost be able to get it, but it's just not quite going to go. So you feel like this tool probably isn't quite... At least right now, this attempt wasn't quite going to work.
I tap Fira on the shoulder and I whisper, "So good to see you, sister."
Oh, brother dearest, if you only knew. Oh, I've missed you.
What do you say we start a little prison riot?
Oh, now you're finally speaking something I can understand.
So I shout at the orc. "Hey, orc!
What?
I heard that Kuatoa say that he fucked your mother."
I start laughing.
And then he fucked your sister.
Careful.
And then I say, "Oh yeah, I remember her."
Enough. Do not speak of my mother this way. The Kuatoa has been nothing but kind to me. You, on the other hand, I want to rip limb from limb.
Yeah, I don't think we should be trying to turn him against the Koatoa, because I don't think he's gonna stand up against the orc very well.
From what it looks like, you might just get wailed on and not even fight back.
Right?
Can I use the that dagger that I found and try to pick my lock?
Definitely you can. Go ahead and make a dex check on that as well.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice. You pick around for a little while, and let's see. Wait, is the first one or the second one?
First
Roll
one.
20s. Is the first one? Oh, okay, there we go.
Basically, what they have it is the first one is your normal ability, and anything with advantage or disadvantage, you use both.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's just the
Yeah,
built-in.
it's
Roll 20
automatically rolling for advantage or disadvantage.
then. Got it. Okay, I'm still learning all the roll 20 mechanics here. Okay, good deal. So yeah, actually, you pick around for a little while, and you actually are able to get the locking mechanism to just release just a little bit, and you find that your manacles actually have come loose.
All right, cool.
What the heck did you just do there?
Oh, look, I got them off.
Then why don't you do the same for us, idiot?
Or can I like sneak towards her and try and pick her lock? Yes, no.
I think Kelvin's
Uh-oh.
muted.
Did we lose our DM?
Oh, sorry, I had my mic on mute. My bad. I messed up the toggle settings on Skype. That would have been bad. Okay, sorry. Where did you guys lose me?
Yeah,
he
I
has-
to pick somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you can go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
Do I need to roll anything?
Nah, you're good.
Okay.
Okay, so as you're sneaking over, one of the Drow just happens to be walking by the front and is looking to go, "Hey, what are you doing in there? Stay back."
God, did you run into a bucket?
I cut myself a little bit and I just fall. I fall flat on my face.
Shit.
That's funny. He yells in, "Yo, you better get good rest, because tomorrow we have a big day of work for you." And
I say.
he continues
"Help
on
me."
with his patrol and
Wait,
kind of walks
wait,
by a little bit.
No, wait. Okay, he just leaves.
With my
Oh,
character being...
he's just walking down towards the north outpost, so he's only, I don't know, maybe 10, 20 feet that way, just kind of making a leisurely stroll back and forth. So he's probably going to be circling around a little bit. You know that this area is kind of bounded on either end by the outpost, so he probably will be coming back this way in a little bit.
How much
Nice.
slack do my manacles have since I'm close to the door?
Let's see. You can get pretty much right up to the door from where
Okay.
you're at.
So I'm gonna move my character there if possible,
Sure.
and just be kind of like a lookout
Yeah, that works.
while our barbarian walks around and tries to free everybody.
Okay.
Sounds-
So I go to who's closest to me?
Let's see. Losing track of what he's at right now. Oh, let's see. You've got both the Darrow and the Deep Gnome right next to you. Who so far I don't know if you guys have talked much with yet, but they're definitely both wanting to get out.
Now, while we're sitting here, can I talk to that Drow and just ask him why is he in here and what's up with his little friend?
Sure. So you're gonna ask him where he's, and he goes, "Well, he goes, I was accused of murdering one of my fellow Drow. I don't believe, I would never do such a thing. I can't believe for a minute that they would accuse me of such a thing, but apparently I have been accused and convicted, and I am awaiting being taken to Menzoberranzan as a slave and a disgrace to my people."
But what's
But
with
I
this
want-
mushroom that you are accompanied with?
Oh, this thing. I can't wait to get rid of it. It's such an annoyance. I was escorting it back as a prisoner when I was accused and taken prisoner myself. They assumed it was one of my allies, and I don't know why they brought it in here with me, but it's here, and I guess
Smells
apparently we
really
are
bad.
prisoners together.
He's made of iron and copper.
Yeah,
Pieced together.
work is like slipping into my everyday language, I guess.
Alright, so I'm gonna pick the lock for the guy next to me. I forgot it. What is he?
This guy? Oh, I don't know if it's gonna ping for me. Maybe not. The guy just to your right, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a Darrow, isn't it?
Darrow. Okay.
Darrow, yeah, they're kind of like weird, underdark, humanoid things, so.
The guy that looks kind of like a miner.
Gotcha, yeah. I don't know why, are you guys seeing pings at all from me
I'm
right
not
now?
seeing pings, and
No,
I'm not
not
able
right
to
now.
ping myself.
The tool
Yeah,
you have to
you have to
you have to
hold
have
it
the
down.
select
There we
tool
go.
and
There
then
we
you hold it down.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
he's holding
there
it
we
down.
go.
Forgot not
Oh,
to double click.
Yay!
Yay!
Pings
Everybody's
everywhere.
pinging.
Good deal.
I'd like to see if the Drow would be willing to help us get out of here,
Okay,
or if
sounds.
he's still
Oh yeah.
loyal to.
Yeah. So he says, I have no loyalty left to these people. They have abandoned me, and I, swore an oath to protect my own people, and they seem to think I am a traitor. So I want to get out of here just as much as you, so I can clear my name and escape this prison. So
So it
he's
seems
on board.
like
So
everyone in
he doesn't
here,
want to leave. He just wants to clear his name.
He also wants to get out. He knows the people here have judged him already, so he knows there's nothing for him to stay here. He wants to get out, but he also wants to clear his name.
Okay.
So I say to the room, it looks like everyone wants to get out of here. We're all stuck here together. Let's work together and get out of these chains.
That
I
sounds
mean,
like
yes.
That's
Absolutely.
nice.
Ahead of
Suppose
you.
that sounds like a plan.
that's the most
About this
intelligent
time-
thing I've heard all night.
It's
Well,
about this
I
time
have
Vex
intelligence.
sees that the
You've
guard is coming
made-
back this way.
Terrible enemies with our orcish friend over here.
He'll get over
Yeah,
it.
that probably wasn't the best idea, but I'm gonna say let's release him anyway. And just hope things go well.
It's about
What's
this time
the-
Vexian sees that the Drow guard is starting to make his way back towards the pen, and is somewhere about here at the moment, starting to walk his way through.
Guys,
Right.
sit down and pretend like we're still chained up.
Can I am I able to move the same distance to the gate?
Let's see, where are you at? You're back. Okay.
I'm- yeah.
No, you can't quite move all the way there. You can probably get in
Okay.
this kind of general area, but
Okay, if I can move here, what's the distance from me to the gate? And is the guard gonna pass directly by the gate, or how far from the gate is he?
he's about 5 feet or so in front of the gate.
Okay,
I wanna, when he passes by, I wanna call
because I want to
out
try to
him.
I want to try to cast Charm Person on the guard.
Well, wait. I wanna call out to him and say that this guy is hurt
Ah, so bring him closer.
and
That
bring him
works.
closer.
That works. That will help.
But
Alright.
we only have one person out of our chains. That might.
Well, if he can charm person,
Then
And
he'll
if not-
Yeah,
release us.
Well, while they're
I can
trying to
charm- I
figure
can
this
charm
out,
any
what's the
humanoid.
Drow's name?
The Drow, his name is Sereth. Sereth, yes.
Sarith, do you happen
Yes.
to know where an armory is, maybe?
Yes, yeah, there is an armory right up in the barracks, not too far from here. Just right where they are, the guards are overlooking our area. There's an armory up in the upper hand, or the lower chamber of it. So that's where they have stored.
So south,
I'm assuming most of our belongings. Yes, south to the south of us.
All right. Well, that's good to know. We can try and arm ourselves at least.
Yeah, I mean, I have this crossbow bolt, but it's unfortunately too big to pick my own lock. I can't move.
I, for one, would rather have a bow and swords again.
So about this time, the Drow is walking by right about there.
I'm gonna call out to him and say, "Help!" I can't remember the name of his race, but he's hurt.
Kuatoa.
And
Kuotoa.
then I look to the orc and nod.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make a deception check for me.
Alright. My character should be up.
Oh, not bad.
All right, not bad. Okay, so he sees you cry out, and he kind of is suspicious. And sorry, what was it that you said? He was in trouble?
He was
That
hurt.
he's hurt.
Hurt. Okay, so he is intrigued and kind of peeks in a little bit and says, okay, let me go get our healer and see if we can help your friend." And then go ahead and starts walking off this direction.
Shit.
Should I actually stab the guy?
Well,
Well,
if he got
he
close to
brings
the
the
door, I
healer.
might have been able to stab him.
No, stab the prisoner.
Alrighty. So he walks off, and then not too long later, he circles back and The Drow, accompanied